Week 1, Day 1. Voracious. Desiring huge amount.
After skiing, I find that I have a voracious appetite.
Indiscriminate. Choosing at random without careful selection.
Modern warfare often results in the indiscriminate killing of combatants and innocent civilians alike.
Eminent. Of outstanding reputation.
The eminent author received the Nobel Prize for Literature.
Steeped. To be completely soaked in something.
My cousin is so steeped in schoolwork that his friends call him a bookworm.
Replete. Completely filled with.
The football game was replete with excitement and great plays.
To eat humble pie. To admit your error and apologize.
After his candidate had lost the election, the boastful campaign manager had to eat humble pie.
Reading wisely. The youngster who reads voraciously, though indiscriminately, does not necessarily gain in wisdom over the teenager, who is more selective in his reading choices. A young man who has read the life story of every eminent athlete of the 20th century, or a co-ed who has steeped herself in every social protest novel she can get her hands on, may very well be learning all there is to know in a very limited area. But books are replete with so many wonders, that it is often discouraging to see bright young people limit their own experiences.
Week 1, Day 2. Abound. To exist in great numbers.
In the Catskill Mountains, the woods abound with deer.
Technology. Related to science of engineering.
Man may be freed from backbreaking labor by the products of scientific technology.
Prognosticate. To be able to tell what will happen in the future.
The mayor refused to prognosticate as to his margin of victory in the election.
Automaton. Machine that behaves like a person.
The time is approaching when human workers may be replaced by automatons.
Matron. An older married woman.
A clever salesman will always ask a matron if her mother is at home.
A pig in a poke. An item you purchase without having seen, a disappointment.
The mail-order bicycle that my nephew bought turned out to be a pig in a poke, and he is now trying to get his money back.
Solving the servant problem. The worlds of science fiction abound with wonders. Yet modern technology progresses so rapidly that what may be today's wild dream may be next year's kitchen appliance. A British scientist has prognosticated that within 10 years every suburban matron will have her own robot servant. One task this domesticated automaton will not have to contend with will be scouring the oven. Because even today, the newest ranges can be programmed to reduce their own baked-on grime, to easily disposed of ashes.
Week 1, Day 3. Paradox. Seemingly self-contradictory situation.
One of the great paradoxes of American life is that though minority groups have suffered injustices, nowhere in the world have so many varied groups lived together so harmoniously.
Realm. Special field of something or someone, kingdom.
The cruel king would not allow the prince to enter his realm, restricting him to the forest, which abounded with wild animals.
Annals. Historical records.
The annals of sports are replete with the names of great black athletes.
Compound. To increase or add to.
His gloom was now compounded by the failing mark on his geometry test.
Tinge. Small amount of.
A tinge of garlic is all that's necessary in most recipes.
A flash in the pan. A star today, a flop tomorrow.
The rookie hit many home runs in spring training, but once the season began he proved to be a flash in the pan.
It's a man's world. How paradoxical that the world's greatest chefs have all been men. Cooking would clearly seem to be a field that lies exclusively within women's realm. Yet the annals of cookery are replete with masculine names: Brillat Savarin, Ritz, Diet, Larousse. To compound the puzzle, there has rarely been a tinge of rumor or scandal casting doubts on the masculinity of these heroes of cuisine.
Week 1, Day 4. Badger. To pester, nag, annoy persistently.
Night and day my kid brother badgers me for money.
Implore. Beg for assistance.
The sick child's mother implore the doctor to come immediately.
Drudgery. Unpleasant, dull, or hard work.
She does her homework on Fridays to save herself from the drudgery of having to do it during the weekend.
Interminable. Unending.
I listened to the boring lecture for what seemed an interminable 50 minutes.
Perceive. To understand, know, become aware of.
The eminent scientist perceives difficulties in putting the invention into practice.
To pour oil on troubled waters. To make peace to calm someone down.
When I tried to pour oil on troubled waters, both the angry husband and his wife stopped their quarrel and began to attack me.
How not to get your way. It is difficult to change someone's opinion by badgering him. The child who begs his mother to get off his back, when she implores him for some assistance, with the household drudgery, may very well plead interminably for some special privilege, when he wants something for himself. How paradoxical that neither is able to perceive that no one likes being nagged.